We begin in weakness. Whit-Monday. God hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and God hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. 1 Corinthians 1:27. Thus Christ begins his kingdom through the untaught layman and simple fishermen who had not studied the Scriptures. It sounds very foolish that the Christian church should have begun with those poor beggars and the scandalous preaching of the crucified Jesus of Nazareth, who was mocked, defiled, slandered, and most shamefully treated, scourged, and finally, as a blasphemer and rioter, nailed to the cross and shamefully done to death, as his title on the cross proves, Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. Of the same it is openly preached on Whit-Sunday that he suffered wrong and violence, and that those who nailed him to the cross and killed him are devils and God's enemies, who have sinned gravely and have provoked the fierce wrath of God. And through this preaching Christ's kingdom and the Christian church began. This is a daring deed of the apostles and disciples, and a great comfort to them, that they were given power to preach such tidings openly on Whit-Sunday. Who is so daring that he would preach as they preached? And in what does that same might and strength consist? In nothing but the Word and the Spirit. See what power Peter has, and indeed not Peter only, but all the others as well. How sure they are of their message. How mightily do they use the Holy Scriptures, as if they had studied them for 100,000 years and learned them perfectly. I could not master the Scriptures as well, although I am a doctor of divinity, and these are fishermen who had not read the Bible. Thus Christendom began with the word of the poor fisherman, and with the despised and disdained work of God, which is called Jesus of Nazareth, nailed to the cross. Sermon for Whit-Sunday, 1534.